Hey guys, my name is Christian Butuli. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time coming across this channel, welcome to the family. Glad to have you here. On this space, we talk about anything and everything relating to football or soccer. If you enjoy this kind of content, make sure you hit like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification button to stay in the know each and every time we upload new content. With that being said, let's jump into it. All right, guys. So today I wanted to talk about Hansi Flick. As you guys all know, our new head coach for next season is going to be Hansi Flick. He's already in Barcelona, taking care of business. He's excited to start. I'm excited to share the news with you. Now, to be honest, I don't feel like I need to explain to y'all who Hansi Flick is. An amazing German coach, had a tremendous amount of success with Bayern Munich. He won his sextuplet. He's one of two coaches to ever win it, Pep included, back in Barcelona in 2009. Now, obviously, we know what happened with the German national team. Things didn't work out. He didn't really succeed there. We don't know the reasons behind it, but he's an elite coach, right? So expect um, a lot of running, a lot of high pressing, a lot of intensity within his style of play. So we know who Hansi Flick is. I'm excited to see what he can bring to the team. I just wanted something new, to be honest, because Xavi being the head coach for next season, I was not looking forward to it. I was not convinced, but with Hansi Flick coming on board, I'm excited. Things can work out and things cannot work out. Just like the players can buy into his vision, just like they can kind of reject it. So we don't know what's going to happen. But as a Barcelona fan, I am definitely excited to see what's going to happen next season, to see different players, to see different tactics. But obviously, when a new boss takes over a team, there's both positive and negatives, right? Positives are some players that are going to really benefit with that coach being there. And the negatives are there are going to be some players that are not going to see any playing times, that are not going to be favored by the coach. But it is what it is. That's what happened. It's the nature of the game. So today I wanted to focus on players that I think are going to benefit tremendously under Hansi Flick. Number one, let's start with Lewandowski. Now, Lewandowski and Hansi Flick have worked before in Bayern Munich, and we all know the history there. That's when they had an amazing season. Under Hansi Flick's guidance, Lewandowski was able to score 83 goals in 71 games and assisted 22 times. Those are crazy numbers and stats. So you can clearly see there's a connection there. They work well together. The style of play Hansi Flick likes to play is pretty much designed to make Lewandowski look successful. So we can for sure bet that Lewandowski and Hansi Flick they're gonna get along just fine. Now I don't know if it's gonna work out, to be honest, because what's done in the past does not mean that he's gonna replicate again. Maybe they had a great working relationship when he was back in Bayern. Also, Lewandowski was a lot younger. He's about to be 36, so I don't know how much more pressing he can do. I don't know how much more running he can do, but we'll see. It seems like Hansi Flick was able to get the very, very best of Lewandowski when he was his coach, to the point where Lewandowski even was projected to win the Ballon d'Or that was canceled back in 2020 due to COVID. So it just really shows you that they really had success working together. Now, number two, let's just go with Gundo. Gundogan, obviously, there's no news there. Hansi Flick and Gundo spent a lot of years working together for Germany national team. So Hansi Flick knows Gundo as a player, and Gundo knows what Hansi Flick expects from a coach. So in a way, it's only going to benefit the team because Gunnar is going to be able to go talk to certain players to kind of let them know what Hansi Flick expect of them in order for them to get on the field in case Hansi Flick does not get the time to do that. Right. So if you're a player sitting on the bench, you just have to go to Gundo, like, hey, what do you think he likes to do? Like, what this and that. Right. So I think that only helps the team out because Gundo knows who Hansi Flick is, and I think he's going to be able to pass it on to the team when someone is slacking, when someone is not playing at their level. All right, play number three, we're gonna go with Fermin Lopez. Now, Fermin Lopez has always been one of my favorite players because I saw his potential. He's just a different midfielder from what we have in Barcelona. He's a goal scorer. He has he knows how to exploit space. He knows how to make runs. He can press, he can run. Like the kid is just a different profile type of midfielder that Barcelona usually does not have. So I really like Fermin Lopez's game. This season alone, 11 goals. While everybody's talking about the Gavi, the Balde, the Pedri, everybody else, Fermin Lopez is going about his business. He had a great season, and I have to give it to Xavi because that is such a great talent that we have on our team. Thanks to Xavi because he was able to spot that. Not too long ago, Fermin Lopez was playing in third division for a team named Linares. Now he's playing for Barcelona first team, and he's actually contributing to the team. He's actually helping us chipping in goals. Right? We're tired of seeing our midfielders pass sideways, get it back, sideways, get it back, a little bit of progressive pass, get it back. No, we want to see action. We want to see entertaining football. And Fermin Lopez, it's just been an amazing addition. I really like his style as a player, and I feel like Hansi Flick is going to really, really, really bring out the very best of Fermin Lopez. I can kind of see Hansi Flick playing Fermin Lopez in the Thomas Mueller role. And let's just be honest, Fermin Lopez and Thomas Mueller, they share similar qualities, right? They both know how to exploit spaces. They both know how to make runs. They know how to crash in the box. They have instinct, for goals. They are goal threatening midfielders. But the one thing that Fermin Lopez has to work on is to bring other people more into the game by assisting others. I think that's the difference. Thomas Mueller can assist and can also score. Right now, Fermin Lopez can score, but I would definitely like to see a little bit more of assisting others and helping us win games in different ways. And also, the one thing that I want to add that I absolutely love about Fermin Lopez is the fact that he scores all type of goals. Like he has variety in his goals. Like he can score with a header, he can score with a shot, he can score with a tap in. Like he's just a very diverse player, and I really, really like that about him. So let's move on to players number four. I wanted to keep this video short. So on number four spot, I'm going to use two players that I think are going to benefit from Hansi Flick. Now, the first one is going to be Mikel Fay, currently playing for Barca Athletic. He's expected to join the first team for the preseason, and he's expected to get a good look at. I'm very convinced I can bet my whole house just an amazing player. So I think he's going to very benefit from Hansi Flick because Hansi Flick likes to play with the high line. Therefore, he always wants fast center backs, strong, aggressive center backs that can recover. They do take a lot of risks. That's the one thing I kind of judge about his system. Yes, very entertaining, possession based. Attack as much as possible. We can also leave ourselves vulnerable playing that style of football. So I feel like Mikel Fay is a great left foot center back, very fast, very strong. Plus, he can play with the ball. Another player that falls under number four is Ronald Araujo. I think he's also going to benefit from Hansi Flick because once again, Hansi Flick like tall defender, aggressive defender, strong defenders. And I think Ronald Araujo brings that as well. So the center back spot is going to be a very interesting one to watch because we know Paco Barsi broke in. We have Christensen there as well. We have Kunde as well, even though he's been playing right back mostly. But it's going to be up for grab because I'm telling you, Mikel Fay is going to grab one of those spots. He's going to grab that left center back spot because he's just a perfect player for Hansi Flick. So the right side, I don't know. I think personally, Kubarsi might get back to the bench. I don't know. But if we're starting from scratch, do not be surprised if you see Mikel Fay starting over Kubarsi. That's all I'm saying. All right, moving on to player number five. Player number five is Rafinha. The reason why I feel like Rafinha is going to benefit from Hansi Flick is because Rafinha played under Marcelo Bielsa. So if you don't know who Marcelo Bielsa is, then you clearly don't watch football, right? Rafinha played for his team. All right, just to give you a little background, not too much. Rafinha used to play for Leeds before he came to Barcelona, and when he was playing for Leeds, he was playing under Marcelo Bielsa. And if you know anything about the style of play that Marcelo Bielsa loves, is I'm just gonna give you a hint: running, running. Like if you play for Marcelo Bielsa, you gotta be able to run, run, and run. You know, back in 2020 and 2021 season in English Premier League, Leeds led the English Premier League in running, right? Like, so Hansi Flick likes his team to run. Rafinha played for a coach that were kind of accused from time to time for over exhausting his players because of it's intense to play on this team. Like it takes a lot out of you, a lot of running, a lot of great intensity. Like it's just not sustainable. If I was a player, I wouldn't want to play for a coach like that because they really take years out of you, man, just due to the style of play they like. Obviously, you get the result with Marcelo Bielsa. You see what he's what he's doing with Uruguay. Like he's just an amazing coach, but playing his style of football, you got to be fit, man. You got to be fit. That's why I feel like Hansi Flick is gonna love Rafinha because Rafinha is the type of player that will press, that likes to run, got a great shot on him, makes great runs. So I really like the fact that they get to work together. So let's just see what Hansi Flick has in mind. Player number six, I'm gonna put two players, Gavi and Victor Roque, simply because they have the intensity, they're willing to press, they're willing to run, they're willing to put in a good shift. Gavi is a ball winner, so he's gonna run, he's gonna try to recover the ball. He's gonna go in on every tackles. Victor Roque, the one thing I love about him is he's gonna be able to start the press when he's playing on that number 9 role. He has the legs to press. He has the leg to make runs. He has the legs to just do what Hansi Flick really wants from his striker. I know he's probably gonna go with Lewandowski, but I feel like Lewandowski, there's gonna be some games where he's not gonna be able to perform because I just don't think he has the legs anymore. He's 36 years old. That's why I feel like Victor Roque will come in and it will get some minutes. It will get some playing time, but it just depends on what he does with it. All right, moving on to player number 8. I think 6 and 7 was Victor Roque. All right, so number 8 is Ensu Fati. Now, my boy's been struggling. I'm not gonna lie. I'm one of the biggest supporter of Ensu Fati in the world. I will always support him because I see the talent. I see what he can do when he's on form, when he has the confidence of the manager, when his team trusts him. I see what he can do. Unfortunately, with injuries, the last few years has not been kind to him. His loan spell at Brighton did not turn out as we hoped. But the good thing is, Hansi Flick is willing to give him a shot. Hansi Flick is willing to give him an opportunity to earn a spot or to prove himself to why he deserved to be on the team for next season. So that's a very, very good thing. I feel like Hansi Fati should definitely take this opportunity. I feel like Hansi Fati should grab this opportunity with both hands and make the best of it. But the one thing I would tell you, Hansi Fati, if I were you, I would start getting fit ASAP, literally right now. Call your personal trainer or your physical trainer or whatever you need to do. Start getting ready because Hansi Flick likes to run, and we know your body hasn't been, strong, like injuries left and right. So if I were you, I would definitely attack this ahead of time. Your preseason needs to start now. Your preseason needs to start now. So start running, get your body right, hit the gym, hire your physical trainer, do whatever you need to do, injury prevention, whatever you need to do to be ready. Because Hansi Flick, if you can't run, you will not get on the field. But I think Hensu But I think Hansi Flick sees something in Hansu Fati that is wanting to give him a shot because Hansu Fati plays fast, great with movements, very clinical. It just has that instinct for goal scoring. Now we don't know when it's gonna come out. I'm hoping Hansu Fati can get that out of him so we can all see it and witness it. So I don't sound crazy on every YouTube video screaming about Hansu Fati, how I feel like the world and every other coach is not treating him right. Ansu Fati, get your body right. Start your preseason now and be ready. And make sure you grab this opportunity. Make sure you grab this opportunity. Prove Shabby wrong. Prove all them haters wrong. Prove me right. And lastly, player number 9 is going to be Lamine Yamal. I feel like this is the perfect match because Hansi Flick is very good with, training young players, developing talent. So I feel like him and Lamine Yamal working together is going to be amazing because he already knows what Lamine Yamal can do. Because Lamine Yamal, let's be honest, was one of our key players this season. So he played very, very well. Although he's 16 years old, he played very well. And I expect him to be a starter again for next season. Now, the one thing I'm just hoping for is for Hansi Flick to get him physically ready to the best of his ability and just teach him how to play the game right. We need Lamine Yamal to be more aggressive. Yeah, he's a great player, but I feel like sometimes it just kind of, you know, I love the fact that he has a feel for the game, but I want him to be more aggressive in terms of putting your stamp on the game, like owning the game, and that everybody who's watching can clearly see you are the best player. So we just want him to be more aggressive in terms of taking more shots, going 1v1, crossing, just mix it up and we want more goals, we want more assists. We know you can do it, right? So let's see it. Hopefully Hansi Flick can get that out of Lamine Yamal because that would be amazing, amazing, amazing. And the last player I feel like who's going to benefit is going to be Noah Darvich. I don't know if I get the name right, but he's a German player currently playing for the youth team or Barcelona B. He's been struggling a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, but he's a great talent, left-footed. I know Hansi Flick is gonna give him a shot. German ties, we don't know what happens, but I know Hansi Flick is going to give him a shot. German ties, it is what it is. But Noah is a very, very good player. So we're just going to see this season. So let me know what you guys think, whether you agree with my picks of the player that I think will benefit under Hansi Flick. And if you don't agree with me, let me know as well. With that being said, thank you. See you next time.